Good evening, Democrats. Are our North Florida Democrats fired up?
Yeah!
Are we going to take back the state next year?
Yeah!
You sure you don't want 4 more years of Pam Bondi?
No!
Okay, I didn't think so. Hi, my name is Ryan Torrens. I am a consumer protection attorney based out of Tampa. Thank you so much for having me here. It's a true honor, and I'll make my first promise of the night to you. We will not be forgetting North Florida in this campaign. I promise that. North Florida is a part of our plan for victory. Thank you so much for having me here. Just a little background on me. I am a consumer lawyer. What I do for a living is I represent people who are going through mortgage foreclosure by their bank, and I also represent them in foreclosures by their associations when their own association is trying to take their house. We also file lawsuits against big banks, abusive debt collectors, and mortgage servicers when they violate your rights. You know, a lot of people run for office and they make a lot of promises that they're going to fight for you, that they're going to fight for the working class. And one thing that I keep saying all around this state, from Tallahassee to Miami, is that you don't have to take it from me, because I'm running for office. You can take it with a grain of salt if you want, but what I do ask you to do is to look at what I've been doing in my own life and in my own career, and to look at the people that I have helped in my own practice. And I'm not going to tell you all the stories tonight, but over the next 16 months, you will hear from a lot of these clients who will do testimonials, and they will tell you how I fought for them and how they know that I'm going to fight for you. Now, let me tell you a few things about how I'm going to run this campaign, okay? One, I can take a pledge that I am not going to take a penny in contributions from Wall Street, not a penny. Not like I was going to be their candidate anyways, but if they try, I'm not going to take any. Another thing is I'm going to be straight with you, okay? I know you especially appreciate the sincerity and someone being straight with you up here in North Florida. You guys don't put up with any nonsense up here. You know, what I say here is going to be the same thing that I say in Miami. What I say in room 1 is going to be the same thing in room 2. Even though we're all Democrats, you all have different opinions on things. I know we're all intelligent human beings. But at least, even if we disagree on some things, at least you'll know that I'm being straight with you, okay? At least you know I'm being straight. Now third, like any good lawyer, I'm going to listen. I don't know everything. Just like you guys don't know everything. And for me to be a good lawyer, to be a good attorney general, I have to listen to you. And I'm not going to do what some people do when they run for office and just to pretend like they're listening. Oh, hi, my name's Ryan. I'm going to shake your hand and pretend like I actually care what you have to say. I really am going to listen. So throughout this campaign, if there's things that you want to tell me, things that are concerning for you in your life, and you think I could do something about them as Attorney General, please come talk to me, because I want to listen, okay? Now, let me tell you just a few things that we would do different from Pam Bondi. I don't want to keep you till midnight, so I'm just going to tell you 3, okay? 1, unlike our current Attorney General, I will actually stand up to industry to protect our beautiful environment that we have in this state. Our environment is one of the greatest attributes we have. It brings so many jobs and so many business opportunities. And we need an Attorney General who will have the nerve and the gall to stand up to industry, and I will do that. Second, I want to be the Attorney General for all of our people, not just those people that our Attorney General deems to be the right people. I'm supposed to be the Attorney General for all of our people, and I will do that as your Attorney General. Now third, I promise that I will never sell out the Attorney General's office for a check for $25,000 from Trump University. That's promise. Now, I've noticed that going all around this state, people have forgotten what it's like to actually have a consumer advocate as our Attorney General. I want to throw out a couple possibilities. Think about this. You realize the legislature refuses to properly fund our public school system, and they're derogating their constitutional responsibility. The Attorney General needs to sue the legislature for that, because they have a constitutional obligation to properly fund our public schools, and with Bill 7069, they're refusing to do that. That's gone. How about this? This horrendous opioid crisis we're going through. Pam Bondi seems to think the pharmaceutical industry bears no liability with that. Why don't we do what the Republican Attorney General is doing in Ohio and go after the pharmaceutical companies for their stake in this and for misleading our people and use that money to get our people the treatment that they need to be contributing members of society again. Those are just a couple examples. Another thing I'm getting fed up with is our voters going to the polls and voting for constitutional amendments, and the legislature doesn't like the policy of it, so they refuse to implement it. That's wrong. You've seen what's going on with the Amendment 1 environmental litigation, and if I'm the Attorney General, I will sue them to enforce that so that your vote actually counts. And so I know we've got a bunch of speakers, and so I don't want to take any more of your time, but I'll conclude with this. Look, again, I really appreciate you having me here. Obviously, I cannot do this alone. I need your support. I'm trying to take on very well-heeled, moneyed interests, okay? I'm running to represent and to fight for people like you. If you get my back, I'll get yours. We've got business cards, envelopes in the back, even if it's $5, $10. Please support me so I can go the distance and we can actually have an Attorney General who cares about our people. Thank you so much for having me in North Florida. Thank you.